My name is Johanna Graciela Taralabi, and I'm from Strada Nawa Junior High School. Today, I would love to tell you all about this fascinating legend I found from East Java, and it's called the Golden Snail. Without any further ado, let's begin! Long time ago, in the Panjalu kingdom, there lived two princesses, the kind Chandra Kirana and the jealous Dewi Ajay. Now, Chandra Kirana was about to be betrothed to the prince from Janggala kingdom, Raden Inu Kertapati. This, however, would cause Dewi Ajay to be heartbroken, and so much so that she would grow jealous of her sister, to the point that she would plot against her with her mother, the concubine, and an old witch named Gagak Ireng. Sadly, their plot succeeded, as the king was poisoned and Chandra Kirana was blamed, and it resulted in her immediate exile. After the exile, she would be cursed by the witch and turned into a golden snail and was thrown into the raging sea. Fate was kind to her, as she was then found by an old woman named Mbok Rondo Dadapan near the sea and near the shores of Java. But days after that eventful day, strange things started to happen at the old woman's house. Her house would be clean and food would be found at the dining table every morning. And so, the old woman started to grow curious, and she decided tonight would be the night where she would find out who was the culprit. So, that night, she pretended to go to sleep, and suddenly, the smell of delicious cooking struck her nose, and she quickly woke up to confront this mysterious person who was standing right there in her kitchen. And all she found was a beautiful young woman cooking for her. She asked the young woman who was her and who is she and where was she from. The young woman decided to answer the old woman. She said that she was the exiled princess Chandra Kirana from the Panjalu kingdom, and she revealed that she was the golden snail that the old woman had found weeks before. So, with that in mind, she decided to ask the old woman for a favor, that she should be an adat for her hospitality. The old woman, because she pitied her, agreed to her request and agreed to treat Chandra Kirana as if she was her own daughter. Meanwhile, the prince couldn't accept his exiled lover, and he decided to disguise himself as a commoner and went to go look for her. He combed through every village in Java until he reached a hut near the seashore, seaside village, and he approached an old woman and asked for hospitality. The old woman agreed and brought him into her house. She served him a glass of water as the prince suddenly smelled delicious cooking coming from her kitchen. And he decided to ask her, "Pardon me, ma'am, but what are you cooking?" The old woman replied, "Oh no, dear, it's not my cooking. And so the old woman explained that it was the lost princess Chandra Kirana who was right there cooking for her in her kitchen. The prince, who was disguised as a commoner, was overjoyed by this fact, and he begged the old woman to call Chandra Kirana out and to reunite him with her. The old woman decided to do just that. As Chandra Kirana came out from the kitchen, the young man was so surprised, and Chandra Kirana was even happier. She finally meet again with her beloved prince. The two lovers reunite, and it broke the dark spell that had befallen Chandra Kirana. So, after this, the prince decided to bring Chandra Kirana and the old woman back to the palace. As soon as Dewi Ajeng saw the two of them approach the gates, she was furious and she decided to confront the old witch. The old witch, tired of her behavior, decided to curse her, and she would become a black snail. The moral of the story is jealousy can lead to malice. So, before you do anything horrible, think twice. That's all from me. Thank you.